bring him in because they didn't want him getting hurt. So what he did is he got a handler, and that handler trained him how to fly around stadiums. He's not exclusively ours, sorry, but he's a great guy. And now they're training another eagle, another hurt eagle to take Challenger's place because I think he's a little. Kenny Chesney was just here this past weekend, and then you see stop. You can walk this way. We're going down this way. Our Lincoln Financial Field, how we are very, very good at recycling. Our first game was played in September. Remember I told you the stadium was built? It was finished in July. The Eagles got to see it in July. The first game was not a football game. It was actually a soccer game. Manchester United against Barcelona played. Then they had their preseason game here in August, and we had our first game, Monday Night Football, in September. This is that Bud Light Eagles nest I was telling you about, I pointed up to. Now it's covered with green AstroTurf, and it has tables and chairs in there, a table like bar stools in there now, so it's kind of cool, a little different. But he actually came out to see our first game. We lost. Sorry to say, we lost. One of our big flags. This is the first ticketed event there. If you guys remember the Spectrum, see the Spectrum at the back corner, no longer there. Beyonce was here twice last year. She's coming this year with Jay-Z. Of course, we have the Army-Navy game coming back again this year. You know, Temple football plays here, and you get to see our solar panels. See our solar panels here? Kind of looks like an eagle's wing, right? Doesn't it kind of look like an eagle's wing? It's on both sides of the stadium. So I like to say they designed the stadium so when those Cowboys fly over our stadium, you notice that big eagle beak, and then you notice these big wings, and then we have all these talons sticking up. Intimidation, right? We want to scare them before they come here. I know they were intimidated by the vet, we intimidate them by our design. Of course, we have concerts, monster trucks. Kevin Hart was the first comedian to sell out a sports stadium, and it was right here at Lincoln Financial Field. Direction, lacrosse, and then the last two pictures are actually how the Eagles come out onto the field. Again, plain hallway, they just put pictures up so we can show you the different things that happen here at the stadium. Are you ready, dude? What's your favorite kind of music? Country western, hip hop, rap. Hip hop? So if you came here first, you could put hip hop music on. Okay, so this is the way the Eagles go out onto the field. We are coming back. So if you guys just want to keep walking, we will be back to this area. But that's the Exalted Club. The Exalted Club is one of our newer clubs here at the stadium. Those gates go up. They're the ones that have the seats right at the end zone there. Does anybody see Mike Trout? Yeah. He belongs to that club, the Exalted Club, and he belongs to the seats that I'll show you when we go out. So as the Eagles are walking down this hallway, what you see is all these past wins, all these past championships, all these past football players that worked really, really hard to get them to where they are today. 1960s, Chuck Manerick, anybody ever hear of him? Gnarled fingers. His fingers were terrible looking. He was last in the 60-minute man. He worked on both sides of the field. We worked both offense and defense. That was one of the last times in the 1960s they were at Franklin Field. Franklin Field is the last stadium standing that the Eagles played in. One of the oldest stadiums standing besides here that the Eagles played in. The University of Penn, if you guys ever get a chance to see, there's a big, huge statue of Chuck Manerick. He was also known as Concrete Charlie. Anybody want to take a guess why? He was a concrete salesman. They had to work, right? Back then, you did a full-time job and your Eagles job. Concrete salesman. 1949, they won the championship, and 1948, they won a championship. That was back in 49 was in San Francisco. They had to go out by train because their coach, Reese, did not like to fly. He made them get off the train halfway out to go exercise, to come back on the train and go out to play their game. In 1948, Steve Van Buren woke up, saw snow all over the ground. He's like, there is no way we're having a championship game. Can't see the field, can't see the end zone, can't see the line. I'm going back to bed. He literally went back to bed. His coach had to call him on the phone, and he's like, no, get up, get here now. No lift, no Uber. Don't know how he got to the field in 1948. He did. He's the only one that scored a touchdown that day. We won that championship game 7-0. He's the only one that scored. So I like to tell my friends who don't like to go to school on snow days, you might do something great. You're supposed to go to school and not go. Right?
Right.
I don't believe it myself. In front of me is Temple's locker. Behind me is the Temple's locker room. Temple actually plays all their games here, their home games. And then right past that, if you see the door with the yellow square, that's actually our X-ray room. Anybody that's hurt in the field, they actually come back and get X-rayed. And then an ambulance can be pulled in. They actually drive right in if they need to go to the hospital. Otherwise, they're sent right back out to the field. So come on in. This is the interview room. So this room, remember, 200 to 240 people in the press box upstairs. 60 seats in this room. So those guys did exactly what we do. Come down the elevator, go through the tunnel, go through that hallway, go through the tunnel, and they come in here. They come in here. Once this room is full, that is it. The doors are shut.